Please don't stop the music.
Negative imperative request.
These Barton University troublemakers always thrill the judges and the ladies in the room.
To thrill someone is to make them excited and or happy.
And your breath smells like egg, like all the time.
Like is a typical teenage girl filler word, also occasionally used by men, like, you know, like, it's like awesome.
Has your dad ever told you to shut up?
Present perfect plus ever is a great way to ask about someone's experience, even if it's in a mean way, like this one.
Sexy man splits!
His pain is our gain, Gail.
Man splits is the act of a man doing the splits, or bending both legs up perpendicular to the upper body. From the expression no pain, no gain, which means you must suffer in order to accomplish something. This expression dates back to the 2nd century, in 521 of the Hebrew writing the ethics of the fathers.
Power, sisters before misters.
This is a play on the expression bros before hoes, which means you should stand up for your male friends before siding with a female friend.
Why do you think it's taken so long for an all-lady group to break through that a cappella glass ceiling?
Glass ceiling refers to the invisible wall that stops women from moving up in society, also known as upward social mobility.
She had a week's worth of lunch and lost.
To lose your lunch is to throw up, to vomit, to blow chunks, to hurl. Ugh. Don't worry, I can take care of this. Doesn't literally mean you have got something.
You must be Kimmy Jin. I'm Becca.
When you meet someone who you have heard about and are verifying who they are.
You must be Jesse. And you must be kidding. Wow.
Another way of saying you have got to be kidding or joking, which means, oh my god, or this is hard to believe.
Look, just so you know, I'm not a total nerd. I also happen to be super into close-up magic.
Nerd is a term which describes someone who is really obsessed with some kind of subculture like computers, games, anime, etc. To be into something means you're interested in it.
Cab? Didn't want to inconvenience you and Sheila. I was the step monster.
A negative play on the word stepmother.
Dad, I need to move to LA and get a job at a record label and start paying my dues.
Means to earn your place in society by working hard.
Going to get a college education first. For free, I might add. End of story.
I might add is when you want to add an extra point to your conversation to emphasize something, sometimes sarcastically. End of story means that the conversation is over, and the other person may not change the situation even if they would like to. This is often said by parents to children, but not always.
Follow me. There's only one group on this campus worth joining.
Worth plus verb plus ing usually expresses something that is good to do, or has some value reward if you do it.
I will stop at nothing to take those dinglings down.
To stop at nothing to verb means you will do anything to accomplish something. In this case, take someone down, take someone out, or destroy someone. Ding-a-ling is a soft word meaning idiot or moron.
Oh, now that you puked your way to the bottom, you might actually consider me?
Usually, we say fight your way to the top, or win your way to the top, which means to do something to become the best, but in this case, the worst. Puking is another term for throwing up or vomiting.
So twig bitches like you don't do it behind my back.
A twig is a small thin stick, and a bitch is a mean girl. So she is saying thin mean girls like you. To do something, in this case talk, behind someone's back means to talk about someone when they are not around.
No, she looks a little too alternative for us.
She is referring to alternative as in either alternative rock, a minor popular music trend in the 90s and 2000s that consisted of goth rock, indie rock, grunge, etc., where a lot of dark and depressing themes were used as the basis for songs.
This is like a thing now.
Oh, totes.
A thing here means something people do nowadays. Short for totally.
Excuse me?
A running joke in this series, adding aka from a cappella to the front of another word to forcefully emphasize the fact that this movie is about a cappella.
What a nerd alert! Okay.
Something plus alert means when you want to direct everyone's attention around you to a certain fact or thing that you have observed.
That song is my jam.
This is one of my favorite songs. Jam is a term for song or music and started in the mid-70s and is still used today. Another usage is let's jam, which means let's play music.
If I could sing a lick in any human way possible, I would. But I can't, and I hate myself every day because of it.
A lick of means a small amount or a little bit and has been used in English since the early 1600s.
Hey Bellas, remember when you tried to play in the big leagues and you choked?
The big leagues means when you try to do something at a higher level. To choke means to make a mistake or have an accident, usually due to nervousness or lack of confidence, while you are trying to do something, usually in front of people.
Crushed it.
To succeed at something, to do something well.
Oh, look who's in trouble!
A pun of the phrase, "look who's in trouble," using the name of the band, which is in itself a pun. The Troublemakers.
Living the dream.
Doing what you really want to do.
I'm gonna go get a drink. This ginger needs her jiggle juice.
Ginger is a term, occasionally negative, describing someone who has natural red hair. Jiggle juice is one of many slang words for alcohol, but here is referring particularly to something that will help her in jiggling her butt or other various parts of her body.
I kept it tight.
Okay.
A slang expression meaning cool, organized, and neat.
There's nothing from this century on here.
Because we don't stray from tradition.
To stray from something means to move away from. They don't stop singing the songs they usually sing.
Okay, I'm calling it.
Short for calling it a day, which means to stop something. She is stopping the day's practice.
Don't forget to pick up your performance schedules. We have a gig next week.
Gig means a musical performance.
I wanted the hot Bellas, not this barnyard explosion.
Attractive, beautiful. He is saying that the girls are as ugly as farm animals in a barn, which is the animal house, in the yard, the area where the animals spend time.
You should probably lay off the burgers. You're not going to be 22 forever, you know.
To lay off something is to stop doing or having something.
What's up, weirdo?
A way to call a strange person.
What the hell is a riff-off?
A short musical phrase. Riff-off is a variation of a face-off, where typically two players compete against each other.
You have a habit of making yourself at home. Did you know that?
To make yourself at home is to behave like you are comfortable at home at another place, usually somebody else's place.
Petition. Have I made myself clear?
Crystal.
Crystal clear is an expression that means something is very clear and hard to misunderstand.
Ooh, that's right, John. I'm gonna have to excuse myself to freshen up the downtown.
Downtown is, just like most references like downstairs or down there, this is talking about a man or woman's genitalia.
Defending their crown, the Barton University Troublemaker!
Defending their crown or defending their title is to continue winning regularly, or to stay on top in a competition.
Thanks for bailing me out.
Well, I didn't.
To pay the fee for someone to get out of prison, or to help someone who is in a bad situation.
Really? I did not have you pegged as an a cappella girl.
To have someone pegged as something is to think someone was something.
But you guys are going to get pitch slapped so hard, your man boobs are going to concave.
A musical variation of the term bitch slap, which is when you slap someone hard to show your disrespect for them. The chest area of a man.
Unfortunately, Barton's other group, the Bellas, do not advance, and Senior Aubrey Posen loses her chance to redeem herself from last year's Pukegate.
Pukegate is a variation of the Watergate scandal that occurred in the 70s when Nixon was president of the United States, which is typically used to represent a horrible failure or massive mistake in Western popular culture.
Chloe, could you please get your head out of your ass? It's not a hat.
This expression is from get your head out of your ass, which originated from get your head out of the clouds. This means to stop being realistic.
But you just shut me out.
Yeah, well, I shut everybody out. Don't take it personally.
To shut someone out is to not talk or show your feelings to someone, particularly when you are angry or upset.
What I did was a really dick move, and I shouldn't have changed this out without asking you guys.
A real dick move is an action that is not nice and or hurts others in some way. Real can be added here as an emphasizing adverb. Slang word for male genitalia that means not nice.
I think we all know where this is going. Let's be honest.
A pun of let's be honest. Fat Amy is implying that Cynthia Rose is a lesbian.
John, these girls could turn me.
To turn someone is to change someone from straight to gay and vice versa.
And with the assistance of my boy Justin.
My liege.
My liege is a way that you would usually address a lord or king.